Hi, I'm Tanya Visser, and this morning we're going to be showing you how to make one of these guys. Really simple, easy to do. That's not the plant, we're making the pot. It's an awesome Hessian pot, which is made literally in a couple of steps. Let's go through what you need to get going with this project. It's a 17 centimeter plastic pot, Hessian, black plastic, 2 cups of cement, 2 cups of water. The tools that you're going to need for this project, a pair of scissors, a bowl, and a paintbrush. So, what we need to do is to get going on the following. First of all, put down a piece of black bin bag so that you're not making too much mess. You're going to need a bowl or a bucket or something that you can mix everything in. And the essential ingredient is just a plastic nursery pot. And you see it's pretty flexible, and these you buy most of your plants in from your local builders. Now this pot is a 17 centimeter pot. Now depending on the size of the pot, that's going to alter your ratios of how much cement you're going to mix in. So we've got one of those big bad boys, and what we're going to do now is our first step is take some dry cement, and we need 2 mugfuls. Ordinary mug, in other words, a mug is 250 mils, so we're going to need 2 of those. So just pop that in there. There we go. Just fill that up. We need 2 cups of that. And now we need 2 cups of water. Once that's in, take a look. All we need is something to stir it with and get going and make a really good slush. You want to make sure that everything is mixed in really well. So just get to it and get this mixture working. The most important aspect of this entire mixing is just to make sure that everything has been mixed in really nicely so you've got a great thick slurry. Look at that. Awesome. Right. Now that we've got that right, let's put that gadget over there. Now we take our Hessian. Our Hessian's already been cut to size, ordinary Hessian that you pick up from your local builders. And all we're going to do is dunk it in here. You want to dunk it in and get it really full of the cement slurry. So make sure that it sucks it up, give it a squish, and it's absorbing all of this awesome slurry that we've got going on here. And that's what we've got. Now that it's sucked up all of this, let's move this just to one side, and this is where we're going to start using our pot. Now literally the pot here is just to keep the shape. That's really important. And then we take our piece of plastic that we cut to 350, that's 35 centimeters, push that in, and all this is going to do, your plastic is really just enable as a releasing agent so that when you're taking the dry pot out, that it slips out easily. So don't forget this step. Might seem really, really silly, but it's going to help you a lot in getting your DIY right. Okay, once we've got that, we take our piece of Hessian that's got all this awesome slurry on, and all we're going to do is pop it on, and we're going to feed it into the pot. So this is where we're getting the shape. Now you're going to see there's going to be some kind of, it's going to fold over here, but that's absolutely fine. Don't stress about that because your outside is going to take the major shape. And you'll see you'll have a bit overhanging, you'll have little bits extra. Feed that round. Make sure that you've got it covered wherever there are any overlaps. And that's the first step. Now all you need to do, take a pair of scissors, and all you're going to do is trim it off. And do trim it off, please, while it's wet. It's quite difficult to cut it when it's hard. So trim this and neaten it off, because that's going to neaten the edge of your pot. That's going to be one of your most visible sides. So trim that off nicely, just like that. Once it's trimmed, leave it to dry. It's going to take just a couple of days to dry. And literally, if it's a hot day, it'll only take 1 day to dry. When that is done, I'm going to show you what it looks like when we take it out. Right, this is one that we made earlier where the Hessian is now dried. And let's show you how to take it out. Really simple. And you'll see, remember, I told you about this black plastic, very important. So all you're going to do is grab it on the inside. Grab the pot at the base and just, simple as that, pull it out. And hold it this way. Pull the black plastic off. And as you pull the black plastic off, you will see the base of our pot being revealed. Nice and simple. The last thing that I want you to do is when you've taken it out and you do see that there are little areas of the Hessian that are exposed, all that you do is mix up a very small amount of slurry, literally 1 or 2 teaspoons of dry cement with literally a teaspoon of water. Take a paintbrush, pop it in, and then on those exposed areas, you can simply just paint it on. Just dollop it. Literally, it's just a touch-up. It also makes it a bit stronger. Once you've done that, leave it just like that. It can dry. It'll probably take an hour or 2 to dry, and you're going to end up with a baby just like that you can plant up with one of your favorite herbs or succulents or any colorful plant. Remember, everything that you need to make one of these awesome pots is available from your local builders.